Shoes guaranteed to make a kid run faster and jump higher. Trump Force Ones.
What's up, guys? Tyson DELACRUZ here. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Today, we got a little bit of everything. We have Eric Adams turning heads with his unexpected shot to the left. We have Biden's record-breaking pardon spree rising all the wrong questions. Donald Trump considering a Democrat, yes, you heard that right, for FEMA director. Oh, and if you thought the Fani Willis case couldn't get any messier, think again. Plus, Congress just passed a bill that has conspiracy theorists running wild about mass casualty replacements. Buckle up, hombres, because this one's going to be a good one. Shout out to everybody watching. Drop your comments down below. Smash the like button if you kindly would. Let's start off with Mayor Eric Adams, who's throwing a curveball to the political left. Adams suggests that the recent CEO shooter may have been radicalized by anti-American left ideologies. That's right, anti-American left ideologies. Now, this is coming from a guy who's been pretty cozy with Democrats in the past. His comments have sparked a firestorm online, with some saying he's finally seeing the light and others questioning his political endgame. Could this be Mayor Eric Adams making a pivot to the center? Or maybe he has bigger plans. Who knows? But when a big city mayor starts pointing fingers at the left, you know something is shifting in the political winds.
Think about the shooter. Ivy League, grew up in an affluent household. His manifesto clearly is showing some signs of hating. Our children are being radicalized. I said this over and over again. And everybody's like, what are you talking about, Eric? And, our children are being radicalized to hate the America, to hate the country that put them where they are. This person had all that one wants to have, but he hated everything to the point of shooting someone. And we better deal with the radicalization of our young people. And, people could, they could complain that I'm saying it, but I'm seeing it. I'm seeing our bench is hating the team. And we better start acknowledging and focusing on that. And so having dance parties, celebrating the death of someone, I don't support that.
Sounds like Adams might be setting the stage for a possible 2028 run. I'd love to know your thoughts on that. Drop your comments about that in the comment section down below. Or maybe he just realizes that somebody has to say the quiet part out loud. Speaking of unexpected news, let's talk about Donald Trump considering a Democrat for FEMA director. Yeah, you heard that right, guys. A Democrat for FEMA director. Jared Moskowitz, a Democrat congressman with solid emergency management credentials, is reportedly being floated around, for FEMA director in a Trump second term. Now, on paper, Moskowitz has the experience. He's handled Florida's disasters response, and even Trump allies have given him credit for doing the job right. But not everybody is happy. Critics on the right are questioning why Trump would bring in a Democrat, while people like AOC are panicking over ideas of bipartisanship. Here's the big thing. When it comes to disasters, maybe Trump wants somebody that can actually do the job instead of playing politics.
The rumor mill is swirling about what could be next for Florida Democratic Congressman Jared Moskowitz, reportedly a top contender to lead the Federal Emergency Management Agency, better known as FEMA, for Trump. If appointed, he'd be the highest-ranking Democrat in the Trump administration. Any truth to this rumor, Corey? Can you confirm?
Well, I will tell you, rumors are exactly what they are as rumors. Congressman Moskowitz, prior to becoming a congressman, served as the FEMA director for the state of Florida. So obviously he has experience in this realm. That being said, my understanding that there have been no direct conversation with the congressman. I understand the allure of this, which is potentially taking someone out of Congress in a district which historically elects Republicans to increase that majority. But I have nothing new to report on this at this time.
Imagine that. Competence over party loyalty. It's like Trump is trying to fix problems. How radical. Now, if you thought pardons were supposed to be rare, President Biden has proved all of us wrong. Joe Biden is on a record-breaking pardoning spree. And let's just say it's raising some eyebrows higher than Nancy Pelosi's. Critics are pointing to a handful of high-profile fraud cases that have people asking, is this justice or is this just a good old political favor?
Let me focus on the other Biden pardons that are said to be in the offing. As you know, we gave his son, Hunter, a pardon for crimes that have yet to be revealed. And he's also signaling, Joe Biden, is that he may do that for other people. Isn't that an aspect of the executive branch's pardoning power that's an abuse of power, just pardoning somebody for a crime that nobody knows they've committed yet?
Outgoing President Joe Biden said on Thursday he was pardoning 39 people convicted of nonviolent crimes and commuting the sentences of nearly 1,500 others who were serving long prison terms. The White House said that the clemencies granted by Biden were the most ever in a single day. The president indicated that more clemencies and pardons in the weeks ahead, as his administration will continue reviewing clemency petitions.
The absolute sheer number of pardons have sparked a debate about presidential power. Republicans are accusing Biden of abusing the system. Who would have thought? While the left is doing their best, pretending that it's totally normal. Don't worry about it, guys. It's absolutely normal. But let's be honest. When the pardon pen starts working overtime, it's not just about mercy. It's about optics. At this rate, Biden might as well just keep a stack of pardons ready just in case Hunter's hombres need one. Meanwhile, the Fulton County circus continues. Bring out the clowns. This time, all eyes are on Fani Willis. Fulton County DA Fani Willis is under fire yet again, and this time her alleged ties to the Biden administration. The latest twist, reports say that her boyfriend allegedly met with the White House officials before she brought the case and charges against Donald Trump.
Georgia prosecutor in the Trump election meddling case testifies before the House Judiciary Committee. That's Nathan Wade, and he admitted he met with White House staff on several occasions while working on the investigation that was led by Fulton County DA Fani Willis. He also says he had to brush up on his knowledge of racketeering law. So that continues.
Now, isn't that a coincidence? It's a pattern. Trump's been saying this all along, that these prosecutors are politically motivated. And here, yet again, there is another straight connection line to the big guy, Joey B. Whether it's the DOJ, local prosecutors, or now Fulton County, how many dots do we need to connect before people start asking real questions?
It's no wonder Joe Biden and his thugs are so desperate to stop us. They know that we are the only ones who can stop them, and they know that. That's why they are weaponizing law enforcement for high-level election interference. That's what they're doing right now. It's all, look at Fani, F-A-N-I. It should be pronounced Fanny. Fanny. Fani. Fani. They say she gets very upset if you call her Fanny. F-A-N-I. She fell in love with the person that long before this started, he got paid almost $1 million. He never did it before.
At this point, Fani Willis might as well update her resume because her whole case is starting to look like a giant political hit job. And if that's not absolutely wild enough, Congress just passed a bill that has conspiracy theorists absolutely exploding online.
Rise in the U.S., Congress is preparing the possibility of a major mass casualty event that could dramatically change its makeup. With recent assassination attempts and increasingly heated public discourse, lawmakers are considering drastic steps, including a possible constitutional amendment that would allow for the direct appointment of House representatives in the event of mass vacancies. According to the Constitution, any emergent vacancies in the House must be filled through elections, and unlike Senate vacancies, which can be filled by appointment. However, following the events of 9/11, a law was enacted to enable rapid elections if over 100 House seats are vacant, supposedly to keep the government running as smoothly as possible by expediting the process. But now, with the shadow of political violence looming large, lawmakers are opportunistically pushing for a system where governors can swiftly appoint new members to Congress, fundamentally circumventing the people's right to directly elect these individuals by vote.
Congress quietly passed a bill that allows for quick replacement of lawmakers in the event of a mass casualty event. Now, on the surface, it sounds reasonable. If disaster strikes, the government needs to keep moving, right? The timing and the language of the bill have people asking, why now? Critics are pointing to this as another example of Washington planning for scenarios that they're actually not telling us about. Whether you believe in conspiracy theories or not, one thing's for sure. America is starting to lose trust in the people that actually run the show. Congress can't pass a budget, but they sure can pass a plan for Doomsday. Makes you wonder what they know, and we don't. We saw Eric Adams call out the left, Trump considering a Democrat for FEMA, and Biden handing out pardons like it's Christmas candy. Fani Willis is caught in another political mess, and Congress is quietly preparing for mass casualty events. Because that's not suspicious at all. Let me know what you guys think about this. Drop it in the comment section down below. Smash the like button, share, subscribe, and as always, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.